That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Doki Literature Club. Last time we wrote our first poem for Yuri, and Natsuki had an argument. Hello, Z. Yeah, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. We did a poem last time for Yuri, and yeah, like I said, Natsuki and Yuri had an argument, and some wild things were said. But we're gonna continue on with our game. Now we're on to the second poem. We gotta make more poems. Right. No, wow, death isn't a word you like. Alright, we've got it. Last one. Captive. We did an all Yuri one again. Sorry, man, that took absolutely forever. I understand. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Draco. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Yes, I have given the characters voices because otherwise it would just be weird. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori, see, I've watched a bunch of romance. I've watched a bunch of romance animes. I know how these girls sound. These type of girls sound. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack. Sorry, you wouldn't have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Draco to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my books. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? Dad? Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Damn! Kaya! Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie? I can't with this game. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my What now? It's because I paid my I can't say words today. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. That's what... Exactly. Me and myself in this game understand each other. I was confused just as he was. Retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly... Why is Ari screaming? Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! This is what happens when there's no voice acting in this game. So good. I can't. I'm gonna need to edit that one out. I appreciate it, Daryl. This is what happens when a game like this has no voice acting. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori or something like that. My YouTube play for this game is going to have some insane comments if people watch it. Suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookies. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? What? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I would be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't married or anything. Eh? Monica... Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica, listen to me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Out of all these 4 girls, who do you think has the best voice? I need people to actually make that YouTube poll. I'll make that poll. Here's a poll. What happens when I play a game that's with no voicing? I have to improv. Oh well. Hey! Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Draco. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No. What? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled then. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Give me a second. Do that. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why? Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Nah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here in a bit. It's a nice cup of tea.
Yo, you like my Yuri voice the most? Oh my goodness. I love my Yuri voice as well.
Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down. On the teacher's desk, I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be back. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah. Why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We are just. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We are just filling the water pitcher. The water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
Do I know about Yuri and your pen yet? Your pen? No?
Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Draco in club activities? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I've just gotten past like the first poem, and that second poem was the second poem I did. I don't know anything yet.
Then let's go, Draco.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Draco, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me?
Because you're the... Because you have the best character design, that's why.
Because
Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things. Why do I sound so gospel? I'm never this good. This guy's better than me, and he's me. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ha!
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? Sorry, why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would... that is literally it. That's me.
Friend, you say?
I'm scared for what you mean by that. Wait, pen. Like, when you say pen, you mean player, right? Is that what you mean? Or do you legit mean there's a pen that she does something with? Cause I am confused. Oh goodness. Yuri lifts her head.
Draco, I really like being friends with you.
Oh, I appreciate it. I like being friends with you too. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah? Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom.
Draco, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Well, as an Englishman, I like Yorkshire tea, but I wouldn't mind trying oolong tea out. Huh. Yeah. Me personally, Yorkshire tea is amazing. With a bit of honey in it, that's really nice. But oolong tea, I'd be down to try. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Huh. Here.
I know that's how they sound in the animes. Like,
Here. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so?
Wait, I need to ask this question now. For whatever she does with this pen, am I able to show this on screen? If I end up... Because I don't want that to happen and I get actually annihilated. Because her and Natsuki already said something earlier that blew my mind. Is it PG friendly? Oh, you know what?
I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more.
If you're here, Z, am I allowed, whatever she does with that pen, am I able to show it? Or like, if when she describes about it or whatever, am I able to show that on stream? Because if not, I need to know. So when that bit comes up, I can pause stream and get past that part.
Cause I don't want to get shut down. Am I able to show this pen part? When this thing happens, am I able to show that on stream? Or do I need to pause it so I can get past that part? Because I don't want to get shut down. Oh, thanks. Because, wait a minute, let me do something. Why can't I do that? Right. Just so you don't have to stick for the so you don't get adverts. Yeah. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Draco. It's very endearing. Of course I do. I need you around. I need you around at all times, so I do that, so I know if I can show something in this game or not. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Draco, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, this game. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're... I know fine well what she was about to say. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, it's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. What is about This isn't... Meanwhile, Yuri has no single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Excuse me, now what? I'm not about to see that in this game, am I?
Or is that a spoiler? You know what? Right, okay. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Yeah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. You know, you can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Hey, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh! This is so good for, like, thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Like, the second part, I've got one that's like this when we're reading the book together. I have that as the thumbnail, and then now I can use this as the episode 3's thumbnail. It's a great artwork, by the way. It's amazing artwork. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. Oh well. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Damn. They actually have expressions in this. YouTube thumbnail right there. Sunday break.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Draco?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... well... you're just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Do you mean like if I stay on the screen? Like, do you mean the longer I like sit on the screen, she goes crazy, or like I just keep going and then she will end up becoming crazy? Right.
You don't need to stop or anything.
I see. Her eyes moved and everything. That's great. This is amazing. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her eyes. Her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
I watched too many romance animes for this.
This is
Oh yeah, I've already noticed about that. I already noticed that. Natsuki brought it up in an argument. Oh, this game. This game. What? Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Draco, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course. This game.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picked up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring out. Noise? Oh, you gotta make the noises realistic, you know, this is the game. Even the weird noises you've got to replicate. By the way, this tune right here, I have heard in so many YouTube videos on like different things, and it's like crazy because I didn't know it's from this game. This soundtrack, this tune right here, I've heard in so many places. Natsuki's version's hilarious though. But I love this tune. I did not know it was from this game. Who are we checking first? Because I want to leave Yuri to last. I'm not looking at Yuri first. Because I want to leave that one to last. Because she's the one I made the poem for. So I want to leave that one to last. So we're checking Natsuki, Sayori's, or Monaco. Sayori?
Oh, I like this one, Draco. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I am not sure that's exactly how it works. I don't know. I never read a poem in my goddamn life. No one ever wrote me a poem. So the music. I'm glad I didn't ever get copyrighted for this stuff. Because the music's. I'm gonna listen to this when I'm done streaming. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so
No, I'll do you another time. Yuri's my target, not you.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. You know how many people I've said that to? Too many. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a...
Why is there so many inspirational quotes in this game? Like, is this where half the quotes I've seen come from? Because there are so many good quotes in here.
I make a nice happy rainbow. Holy sh...
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Draco. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Time for Sayori's second poem. I did not know, by the way, besides from like reading Natsuki's last time, every poem has a different soundtrack in the background. Natsuki's definitely being the best version of it. But, oh, the tune's so good. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle I starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Where did that? Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy, wow. That kind of, you know what? That kind of relates to me. Wow. Wow, that was that was amazing. Exactly. Holy crap. So Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? And you know what? You probably did write the best poem ever, because I don't think I could write a poem like that. And I don't know if the three of other girls can write one. Well, maybe besides from Yuri, because Yuri is the best character in this game. Sorry, disappoint you. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this. She's gonna have a whole essay for a poem. Coming from you, Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Yep, so much dialogue. You know how many, like, you know how many drinks I have to, like, every time I need to take a drink, it's hilarious. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Fair enough. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get hurt. See, I just noticed something. Yuri has purple hair. She's got purple eyes, and she likes reading books. I wonder why she's my favorite character. She has purple hair. She's got purple eyes, and she likes to read. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Sayori's always had a bit habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it. Well, the shyness Yuri has is not like. Well, maybe she would have shine. Well, never mind. Be pessimistic. Should I show my poem next? Monica.
Hi again, Draco. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Hey, this is a masterpiece. I'm glad I don't get to read my own poems in this game. I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give him point to mine.
Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
What made you think that? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a total different person when she picks up a pen.
Uh-oh. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
What made you think that?
Hey?
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Damn. I've been shot. I've been shot down already.
Wait, really?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, fictional. Oh. Anyway, Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, though. But,
well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Oh, the colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless... cacophony? I don't know what. I've never seen that word in my life. Of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless pouring of meaningless load me. I have just learned of 3 new words today. Cacophony, whatever the hell you pronounce that, sin and cosine. I have never heard those words in my life. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
It's still hard for me to...
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with a reader.
Excuse me?
So putting it that way Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
Monica, is this foreshadowing? Because I know I've played a bunch of games. I'm 18 years old. I've played a bunch of games. That sounds like some foreshadowing stuff right there.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
There's something more behind you than there is. There's something more to you than meets the eye. I'm on to you, Monica.
Thanks for listening.
Who should I? Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Hey, what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
But what are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty...
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, even though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to press in the first place.
I don't get to see your poem anyways? What?
I don't get to see her. I'm upset. I wanted to see her second poem. This is depressing. Well, anyways, it's time for the main girl herself, Yuri. Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Draco, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciative like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never heard your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Okay. Right. The raccoon. I need to ask you a question, Z. If it's okay to ask. If you're still here anyways. So if I replay this game and go for the different girls, are the poems the same poems or are they different every time? Right, okay, thanks so much. You've just saved my life. It happened in the dead of night. What? Alright. I'm guessing depending on which girl I go for, some might change. Okay, I understand that, okay. It happened in the dead of the night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a... I can't read that word. Unordinary human, right. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Okay, the bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon. I can't read these words. My reading skills are horrible. The moon, something its phase, and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. I wish I had a raccoon friend, and how amazing that would be. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian? Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That was so difficult to read. Holy. I can't read cursive, nor can I write cursive.
I was a little more down with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this the poem is about a raccoon eating bread.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred rank style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions fluently.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Draco?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
There's too many big words in this game, I don't know. I got a B in English. And I still can't read the best of my abilities.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things might...
Why is it... Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things... I need to start doing these voices a lot better.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be writing a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Draco.
Don't I know it?
That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. You are to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her 10 minutes seems to disappear.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Huh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Excuse me?
Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting up on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Oh, I wish I could see this poster.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked it. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. Who actually says sigh when they sigh? Sigh. Who does that? I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, it's all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The poem of this poem. Give me a second. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, where she's simply a natural. Oh, hello. What's with the random voices? I gotta give them voices. I can't just play this game for just being quiet, okay? I can't just give every character just my plain old voice. If I'm playing a game like this, you gotta give them voices, especially if I'm doing it as content. I'm not gonna give them boring voices. You should know me. I go all out on things like this. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. I'm not shouting, I just kind of have to speak a bit louder because I imagine this game's loud on stream and I kind of need to project my voice. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands. I don't know what this game is. I've only ever heard of this game. I've never played it. That's why I've been told to do it as a stream and do it as like a play for my channel. I have no clue what this game is. But I'm scared for my YouTube for this game. That's all I really want to say. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Fair enough. She doesn't shut up, does she? She walks keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she insinuates... No, that was not the word. I don't know what that word is. I can't even say enunciates. Insinuates. I don't know how to say that word. With perfect timing. Oh, enunciates. I've like only heard that word once, I think. With perfect time. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Like she does every day, I understand. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. As if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is done for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Medal. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Draco liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of people.
Of everyone, sorry.
The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Draco. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Draco lower everyone's standards a little bit beforehand. You little... Are you serious right now? Damn! I just got done like that. And you know what? You're fair enough. I'd lower everyone's standards as well. Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Right. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then.
No one else has a response? Damn, fair enough. I wasn't expecting much anyways.
That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're representing. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little uninfused, the poem has a rhythm to it. What? While she's still a little uninfused, her poem has a rhythm to it.
What?
Oh, rhyme to. Sorry, I was confusing myself. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Yo! Whoa! Ender Aiden, yo, thanks for subscribing to my Twitch channel. Wow, I appreciate it, man. Oh. We're playing Doki Doki Lectures Club because I was recommended this game. I have no idea what this game's about. all I know is so much talking. I have custom voices for these girls, so yeah, this is what I'm doing right now.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
My favorite girl is Yuri. Yuri is my favorite girl. Yuri is my favorite girl.
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, do it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry.
That's fine. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate anyone being here, and I appreciate you subscribing. That's amazing. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. You won't have much. Oh my god. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Fair enough. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite. That is valid. Instead. That's fine too. I have made it so my ads on Twitch are on the lowest setting possible, so I apologize when you do get ads. I have it on the lowest setting possible so you don't get them as much. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you are putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Draco. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Nah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her word. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, damn. This legit is like a romance anime though. Like, but obviously you're the main character. Sayori, your time will come. I promise your time will come. I will be, but I'm going to have to say I would walk home with Yuri. I'm sorry, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does this thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore.
Oh, no, don't do that to me.
Don't do that to me.
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things and you're... This is legit the what is it called? The triangle. The love triangle. The best friends, the two best friends who've been best friends for so long, like, go to the same high school together, and it's their first year, and you know, they're friends and stuff like that, and this guy ends up being friends with another girl. And then that girl ends up falling for that girl, while the best friend's falling in love with him. But then the best friend says it to him, and he's so confused about it, because he's like, wait a minute, what? And then the other girl figures out he likes her, but then she starts falling for him, and he ends up going out with the best friend. You pretty much have the love triangle, or the best friend's like, here, I'll stay out the way, because you're my friend, so you can go and get this other girl. That is legit how this is going.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Oh, that's adorable. It's a complex look, but that's really what it is. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point speculating. And then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Right? I'm gonna say that there. Let me just do that. Yeah. Okay, for the YouTube, this is for YouTube, not Twitch. For YouTube, thank you all for watching part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more of Doki Doki Literature Club. Like I just said, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to be notified when my next videos get uploaded, hit the little bell icon next to my name. I shall see you all in the next part, where we'll, continue on with getting closer to Yuri and seeing more and more what's going on. And yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. This has been Draco Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. See you.